based on what you have seen so far, I know it's still early in the process, but on paper, when you look at the roster from top to bottom on both sides of the football, is this current group of Vikings better than the current group, the past group from a year ago? When you look at the roster, the additions, the draft picks, everything, which team has the best players? I'll say personnel from a year ago to the current group of guys that you have now.
This one, I'm gonna tell you that now.
And why is that?
Because I'm better than the last year, Kris Boyd.
Okay, I like it.
That's gonna be if I'm better than the last Kris Boyd, then I know my team gonna be better because I'll do anything I can.
And what have you improved on? Why do you believe better?
Because taking care of myself, as in like things that I should have been focused on and done last year, or just in general, as being a professional athlete, I began to hone and take care of, and pretty much just like having a routine, a schedule, knowing yourself, what you need to do to be successful on the field. Also, as in like with Pat P, I had hit him up. Hey, where you at? I'm out in Atlanta training. I'm on the way. Didn't say nothing. I'm on the way.
Like you was like around the corner. You said, I'm on the way.
Up in a position to be great and just learn. Like becoming a sponge. Like when I'm getting off from like practice or something, it ain't gonna hurt to just go upstairs and just like get 30 minutes of a film session. Like 30 minutes ain't gonna hurt because you got the whole day to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like also staying in the training room, getting up early so you can have extra time to get in there in the morning, get done whatever you need to get done. They just take care of a lot of stuff that could like help me prevail in the long run.
Yeah, that sounds familiar, Kris.
It sounds like you talking about getting a routine. You know what I mean? Stay on the routine. That sounds like Pat P. Yeah. Pat P, same question for you. I mean, what are your thoughts on the roster compared to the roster from a year ago?
I think the roster is definitely better than last year because one is, to me, there's no uncertainty about, going into the season. I think everybody is comfortable, right now with the coaching staff, with their job and what they need to do. I just think as well too, you got a lot more players that's reliable. That's going to be in the lineup for you week in and week out. That's big. If you want to be able to compete in this league, So I think we're definitely better top to bottom. But now, we just have to go out there and pray that it's in the good Lord's will that we can stay healthy to be able to put our best foot forward to compete, to collect as many W's as we can on Sundays.
I mean, I look at a lot of football. But when I look at the additions in the team, if everything stays the course, I mean, I pick you guys to win a division. And that's something that hasn't happened in a long time outside of the Packers winning that division. And with that being said, what is the path for this team to be able to compete with the Packers to truly become a contender? Because, if you take care of your business in the division, everything else is easy. You're going to get a seat in the tournament. So what do you guys have to do to be able to be a legit contender within the division, specifically competing with the Packers?
For one, definitely beating them. I thought we started off on a good foot last year, beating those guys at home in the first game. And, kind of the wheels started to fall off towards the end of the season, which I still felt that we competed in that game with our backup quarterback and Sean, so went into that game kind of limping at the back half of the season. But, I feel like we competed in every game, we just lost situations, in those games. So I think if we're able to clean up, our situational football, be a much smarter football team, and not make silly mistakes in crunch time, execute in crunch time at a high level, I think we're going to be right there with the best of them. Not only in our division, but, with some of the best teams in the league. But that's going to come down to us executing in those situations on Sundays.
What about you, Kris?
I mean, honestly, he said it all. I feel like us as a team, like you said, well, is this team better than the last team? Like, I feel like we are. And like, I say that because after last year's season, this year, we didn't have the experience I went last year. So now we have like a togetherness kind of knowing how to play off of each other. And I mean, the offense and the defense. Once you get a team like that know how to play together off of each other, like it can get scary. Because I've been a part of a team within these 4 years that I was here, where the offense is clicking, but the defense is not. It was a lot going on, but this team is we're the same team, but a different team. So we know how to play together and play with each other. Once we get out there and we start executing, like Pat said, in situational games and stuff like that, and actually going out there executing it, then the wins will come into play, and then we will be in position to play for championships and then eventually get that ring.